You guys, welcome back to another video where today we will be looking over the game week 33 matches that happened this week. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first game, we had Wolves versus Crystal Palace. Now Costa, he tried a shot inside the box, a volley shot, but it was saved, and then Neves whips in a corner, and then Anderson from Crystal Palace, he puts it in his own net, so that's 1-0 to Wolves. And then Eze dribbles past two players and shoots, but it is saved by the keeper, and Lokonga shoots in the box, and another great save from the keeper. And then he tries the same thing, Eze, but once again, it is saved. And Guehi headers easily, but it's easily caught by Jose Sa. And then pen for Wolves. And Neves makes it 2-0, and he puts it away. And the game ended 2-0 to Wolves. Now the next game we had was Aston Villa versus Fulham. Now this was a pretty good game. Pereira attempted a scissor kick, but it actually went wide. If it went on target, it would have been a great goal. But McGinn, he whips in a corner to Mings, who flicks it into the net, and that makes it a 1-0 lead to Aston Villa. And Watkins, he tries a shot, but it goes into the keeper's hands. And McGinn, he tries a header, but keeper once again saves it comfortably. And then Douglas Luiz attempts a long shot, but it goes over the bar. And then McGinn, he tries a shot again, but it goes wide. And that game ended 1-0. Now Leeds versus Leicester. Tielemans with a beautiful long shot, but it was offside. Unfortunately, it was a great strike from outside the box. And then Harrison with a cross to Sinisterra, who heads it into the net to make it 1-0 for Leeds. And then Iheanacho, he tries a long shot, but it is saved as well. And Daka had a rebound, but it was saved as well by Meslier. And Madison plays it to Vardy, and Vardy puts it away to make it 1-1. And then Daka cuts it back to Vardy, but Vardy is offside. And then Harrison, Harrison's header is cleared off the line by the defenders of Leicester. And then Bamford misses right in front of goal, like the ball was traveling to him at the far post. And he misses the ball, open net, and he misses it. So that game ended 1-1. Now on to Forest versus Brighton. Now it started off with a pen for Forest, but it was saved by the Brighton keeper. And then Danilo, he was very good this match. He had a volley, but it was very close to going in. And then March, he has a shot, and then the rebound finds Buonanotte, who fires it into the net to make it 1-0. And Lodi plays the ball across goal, and a defender puts it in to his own net, and that makes it 1-1. And Estepinian, he tried a volley, but unfortunately it went wide. And then Danilo on the run, he dribbled past like 2 or 3 players, and then there's a defender on his side, and then he's like running down the right side, and he just fires into the bottom left, and that puts Forest up 2-1. And then Gibbs White, first time shot is fired over the net, and then a penalty was awarded to Forest again, and Gibbs White took it and he put it away. So that made the score end 3-1. Now West Ham versus Liverpool. Now this game was pretty good actually. Paqueta, beautiful right-footed long shot. He makes it 1-0. And then Robbo tried to chip the keeper, but the keeper tips it over, I believe. And then Yakpo outside the box, he scores a great long shot. And that makes it 1-1. And then Jota almost scores. Unfortunately, he missed the ball. And Bowen cuts inside and he shoots, but it is offside. And then Bowen cuts inside and he shoots, he scores, but it is offside again. And then Matip off a corner, he scores a power header. And that makes it a 2-1 win for Liverpool. Now we had Chelsea versus Brentford. And Conte plays it to Thiago Silva, whose header is comfortably saved by the opposition keeper. And once again, Conte to Enzo Fernandez, who tries to shoot outside the box, but it is saved once again. And Conte tries a left-footed shot, but unfortunately it goes over the net. And Zanka gets a touch off a corner. And that makes it 1-0 for Brentford. And then Conte's shot, he tries to shoot across goal, but no goal, unfortunately. And then Alba has a shot, but straight at the keeper once again. And Sterling cushions it for Aubameyang, who misses literally in front of the net. Chelsea can't score many goals this season. It's a huge struggle for them. Then Thiago Silva has a header, but it is missed. And then Aubameyang once again with a shot straight at the keeper. And then Mbeumo cuts inside, and then he fires it for a 2-0 win for Brentford. And then we had the massive game this week. We had Man City versus Arsenal. Oh boy. Haaland shields the ball, and then he lays it off for KDB, who beat 3 defenders, and then he drills it bottom right, and that makes it 1-0. And then KDB, beautiful ball to Stones, who heads it in to make it 2-0. And then Haaland to KDB, who fires it bottom right once again, and that makes it 3-0. And then Holding, Trossard passes it to Holding, and Holding fires it outside the box, or I believe just inside the box. And he fires it into the right side netting, so that makes it 3-1. And then Foden to Haaland. Haaland had his hair down, because I believe he lost his hairband. And he puts it past Ramsdale to make it 4-1. And this ends 4-1 in Man City's favor. So the title might be over for Arsenal. I gotta say, it might be over. Now Southampton versus Bournemouth. Now Alcaraz plays it to Walcott, but he fires it into the keeper's hands. Armstrong shot is saved near post, and then Walcott, he tries to head the ball, but the ball is headed over the net. Then Solanke tries a shot, but once again it is fired over, and Tavernier cuts inside and fires it bottom left, and that makes it a 1-0 lead for Bournemouth. And then Walker Peters tries to fire a shot, but it is this guy skied it all the way wide. And then Adams gets a touch and finishes it, but it is offside. So that game ends 1-0 in Bournemouth's favor. Now we had Newcastle versus Everton. Callum Wilson, he scores a rebound to start off the scoring, makes it 1-0 for Newcastle. And then Calvert-Lewin chips the keeper, and it goes in, but it is offside, just slightly offside. And then Willock plays a ball across to Joe Linton, and Joe Linton heads it into the net to make it 2-0. And Callum Wilson, edge of the box, fires it top right, Very, very nice shot. That makes it 3-0 for Newcastle. And then McNeil, he straight from the corner, he scores. And that makes it 3-1 for Everton. And this play was incredible. Isak, he just dribbles down the left side, fakes one player, comes inside again, and Keane got lost. Dribbles past like 3 or 4 players down the line, and then cuts it back to Murphy, and that makes it 4-1. And then Shar with a beautiful shot, bottom right. I thought that was 5-1, but it was offside, unfortunately. So that game came to an end, and Newcastle won it 4-1. And the final game was Man United versus Tottenham. Now Sancho cuts inside and shoots, and he scores. The ball went bottom right. Beautifully cuts inside from the left side, and then he shoots far post to the bottom right. Beautiful goal. And then Bruno fires a long shot, but it is saved by the keeper. And Spurs header. It was like a quick header, and then De Gea just like saves it quickly over the bar. And then Bruno plays a beautiful long ball to Rashford, and Rashford shifts the ball from his right foot to his left, and then he fires it near post with his left foot and makes it 2-0. And then Pedro Porro with the great volley into the top right. It was like an outside the foot volley into the top right corner, and that makes it 2-1. Still Man United are winning here. And then Kane with a great pass across the goal to Son, who taps the ball home. And that makes it a 2-2 result between the two. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.